Let me tell you what's happening right now because the news is scaring people. LinkedIn is full of panic, and honestly, most of what you people are reading or listening is only the half part of the story. Yes, AI is changing your workplace, but there is something even darker that is happening and no one is even talking about. And it directly affects you, whether you have been laid off, whether you are scared, or whether you think that you are completely safe. It's called AI washing, and your company might already using it on you. Here's what AI washing is. A company needs to cut costs. Maybe they overhired. Maybe their stock is down. Maybe their CEO made bad decisions. But instead of owning that, they announce they are going AI first. They blame the robots. Wall Street loves it. Stock goes up and the workers, they lose their jobs to a talking point. The most infamous example right now is Block, Jack Dorsey's company that owns Square and Cash App. In March 2026, they cut 40% of their entire workforce, around 4,000 people, gone. And Dorsey's statement said, and I am paraphrasing, "This is not driven by the financial difficulty, and it's because AI can now do things what these people were doing." The New York Times called it water washed. But here's what the headline missed. Oxford Economics released a report this year that said, firms don't appear to be replacing workers with AI on a significant scale. They suspect companies that companies are using AI story as their cover to quote, dress up layoffs as a good news rather than bad news. Mark Andreessen, one of the most powerful investors in Silicon Valley, literally went up on a podcast 2 days ago and said AI is a silver bullet excuse for companies that were already overstaffed. He said most big companies are overstaffed by 25 to 75%, and that overstaffing is from pandemic hiring. AI is just the excuse they needed to fix it. Now let me give you the real numbers, because you deserve the truth, not panic. MIT researchers just published a study analyzing 11,500 tasks across the US labor database. They ran every single task through 40 different AI models. Right now, AI can complete 65% text-based jobs at a minimum acceptable level. Not great and not good enough to hire your entire team. Minimally acceptable. Klarna, the buy now pay later company, famously announced in 2024 the AI was doing the work of 700 human customer service agents. They froze hiring. Everyone panicked. But by spring 2025, they were hiring humans again because AI wasn't good enough. One Fortune writer called it the Klarna effect. And then there's this. A Duke University and Federal Reserve survey asked 750 CFOs about AI's impact on their companies in 2025. Their answer? Negligible. The actual job loss number from AI right now is estimated at around 500,000. That sounds huge. Until you realize that between 1.5 and 1.8 million workers lose their job every single month in normal economy in America. Okay, so the apocalypse isn't here yet. But I'm not going to lie and say that nothing is changing, because something is changing. And certain people are more vulnerable right now than others. Let me be honest with you and tell you about that. Junior level roles, entry level copywriting, basic coding, data entry, customer service, junior graphic designers, these are contracting, not disappearing. The designers who stayed at a company, I read about Reddit. 6 months after the AI-obsessed manager fired him, nothing visual was getting done. No website updates, no PDFs. The manager who thought that AI could replace him was wrong and quietly started the job posting again. The jobs created at the AI companies, they keep growing. Anthropic, OpenAI, xAI, all hiring aggressively, while legacy companies shed their roles. The divide isn't among human versus AI. It's people who know how to work with AI versus people who are willing to ignore it. Now here's the part that you actually want to hear. because this is where your whole story changes. I've been in leadership long enough now to know this. The people who survive every wave of change aren't the smartest ones. They are the most adaptable. And adaptability in 2026 looks like one specific thing: domain expertise plus AI fluency, and that's it. So what does that mean in real life? It means you become the person who knows your industry deeply, the relationships, the judgment that took years to build, and you learn how to use AI to do in 2 hours what it used to take 2 days. The combination is what no company is willing to fire because they cannot replace it. The graphic designer who gets laid off is the one who refuses to touch AI. And the graphic designer who thrives AI and uses his own imagination to work and produce 5x the work is still there. Same role, completely different outcome. So here are the 3 concrete moves to make this week. Not someday, this week. 1. Pick one AI tool in your field and just spend 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks learning it. Not scrolling videos about it. Using it. There is a difference. Number 2, document your unique value. What do you know from your experience that a 22-year-old with AI knowledge cannot replace? Write it down. That one skill is your career insurance policy. And number 3, stop waiting to feel ready. The people are rebuilding their careers right now. The ones starting over 38, 40, or 42 years old are the ones who are struggling the most right now. They didn't wait until they felt confident. They moved, and confidence followed the action.